Hello everyone, this is Latasha Blanton from the Real South Africa Travel and Tourism. And you're going to have the opportunity to travel with Phil Scott to
sunny South Africa. You guys are going to have the opportunity to come to Johannesburg, and you guys are going to be coming to Durban. And we're going to set it up perfectly. It's going to be like a luxury experience for you guys. At the same time, you're going to be getting some culture. And of course, you're going to get an opportunity to talk to Phil, hang out with Phil, and get his views on Africa and South Africa.
You're also going to get an opportunity to explore the lifestyles here that are available in South Africa. And we're going to do all that for you in an amazing 10 days. We do hope that you go to the website and book, because we do look forward to seeing you here.
Absolutely. Our website is therealsouthafrica.com. Go there, scroll down. You'll see a picture of Phil, and just go ahead and book there. So we'll see you here in what we like to call sunny South Africa.
For some odd reason, the city of Jackson, Mississippi has a difficult time notifying Black people that their loved one has been buried by their city coroner. So this is another story of a Black man whose family found out that he was buried in a pauper's grave when the city coroner failed to notify them. Now, Mario Moore, a 40-year-old man, was found, as the authorities are saying, wrapped in a tarp. And so they discovered that he died from blunt force trauma to his head. And instead of notifying his family, from what his family is saying, they decided to, basically wrap him up in another sheet and throw him into a pauper's grave, within a pauper's grave, a cemetery rather. And so Mario's mother, Mary, is saying, well, we weren't notified, although the coroner's office says, oh, well, yeah, we did. We had an officer go by and, leave a card on the door. And she's saying, we never saw a card. That is not true. Now, it should be said that Mario did have a problem with drug addiction. And so his mother was like, well, it wasn't unusual for him to be missing, but he would always show back up at the house. Well, she said about 8 months or so went by before they realized what happened. So he was found in February. Then he was buried in July. And then in October, she was notified by her niece that there was a list of 24 homicides that were unsolved, if you will. And her son's name was on the list. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I reported about Dexter Wade, another Black man in Jackson, Mississippi, whose family found out that he was buried in a pauper's grave. And in fact, they, being Mario and Dexter, were buried on the same day. So, what's Jackson got going on? Are they just doing these mass graves of Black men and not, notifying their parents or their family of what's going on? Well, in the case of Dexter Wade, of course, you guys know that his body was exhumed, and they found out that his identification was in his jean pocket. So they didn't even really take the time to look and see who he was. And so there's still more to come out about Mario and why the coroner's office did not notify the mom, as for what she is saying. Now, the mayor there is saying, well, there's clearly a communication issue here that just needs to be fixed. It's like, you think? Are y'all just failing to communicate that, hey, we're finding these Black people? And in Dexter's case, off-duty police officer ran into him and they buried him and didn't try to tell his parents. So it's like, is it a communication issue? Or are y'all just, saying, why bother wrap him up in a sheet and throw him into this grave? Like, what's going on here? So I think, unfortunately, we're going to learn more and hear about more and more Black people that have just been thrown away like garbage by the city of Jackson there in Mississippi. So anyway, y'all tell me what you think of that. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show, here on YouTube. Peace.